Have you ever had a door slammed in your face, only to realize later that it was the best thing that could have happened to you? Today, we're diving deep into the art of transforming rejection into opportunity, taking inspiration from the wisdom of Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius. Picture a world where every no doesn't hold you back, but instead pushes you forward. Rejection, a word that often stings, can actually become your stepping stone to success. It's not about defying fate, but recognizing that sometimes the universe's no is really a hidden yes to something even greater. Feeling overlooked, ignored, or undervalued? It's time to change the narrative. In this video, we'll break down 13 powerful lessons that will help you harness rejection and turn it into a force for growth. This isn't just theory. These are real-world, actionable strategies that you can start using right away. But before we dive in, let's make sure this message reaches as many people as possible. Hit that like button and turn on notifications so YouTube knows you're finding value in what we're sharing. Now, let's begin this transformative journey together. Are you ready to turn rejection into your greatest advantage? 1. Ignore them. 2. When life greets you with indifference, don't shrink. Rise above it. Ignoring those who ignore you isn't petty, it's a bold statement of self-worth. Think about it. If someone decides you're not worth their time, that's their loss, not yours. By refusing to engage, you're sending a clear message, I am worth more. It's like holding up a mirror, reflecting their behavior right back at them, without letting it shake you. But how do you do this without falling into bitterness? Simple. Focus on your life. Invest your time and energy in things that truly enrich you, whether it's reading, sports, learning a new skill, or surrounding yourself with people who genuinely value you. This isn't about revenge or proving a point. It's about reclaiming your energy and putting it where it actually matters. Yes, being ignored can sting. But instead of dwelling on that pain, use it as fuel for growth. Build a fortress of self-respect so strong that their indifference bounces right off it. You're not just surviving rejection, you're thriving despite it. And that's real power. Your worth isn't defined by someone else's inability to see it. Stay true to yourself and let your actions speak louder than their silence. 2. Don't react emotionally. Rejection stings. It can make you want to lash out or let emotions take over. But here's a secret weapon straight from the Stoic playbook: calmness. When someone brushes you off, it's easy to let frustration or sadness take the wheel. But Stoicism, a philosophy as powerful today as it was in ancient times, offers a different approach. Respond with thoughtfulness, not impulse. This isn't about suppressing your feelings, it's about not letting them control you. When you're ignored, instead of reacting emotionally or chasing validation, pause and ask yourself, why does this bother me? More often than not, it's not the rejection itself, but our own insecurities that cause the real pain. Now let's get practical. You're being ignored? Breathe. Reflect on this moment for what it really is, just a moment. Not a definition of your worth. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our actions and responses, not how others behave. So stay polite and composed. If you feel like reaching out, do it, genuinely, without expectation. This isn't about passivity, it's about emotional mastery. Your self-worth isn't tied to anyone's approval. Your power lies in how you respond, not how others treat you. That's a game changer. Mastering calmness in the face of rejection isn't just about handling tough situations, it's about growth. It teaches you that inner peace doesn't depend on external validation. Instead, you cultivate unshakable self-confidence, valuing yourself on your own terms. And here's the kicker: that kind of resilience is magnetic. People are drawn to those who are self-assured, who don't crumble at the first sign of indifference. By staying calm, you're not just surviving rejection, you're thriving. That's the Stoic way.
3. Remove them from your mind. When faced with rejection, detachment becomes one of the most powerful tools in your arsenal. This isn't about pretending it didn't sting. It's about transforming that experience into something meaningful. Start by acknowledging the rejection. Feel its impact, but don't let it take up permanent space in your mind. Imagine yourself as a skilled sailor navigating rough seas. Use the waves to move forward, not to capsize your boat. The key is perspective. Rejection isn't a dead end, it's a detour, guiding you toward new paths and possibilities. Instead of fixating on what didn't work out, channel that energy into self-discovery and growth. Explore activities that broaden your horizons. Read books that challenge your thinking. Take up a sport that pushes your limits, or volunteer in a community project that offers a fresh perspective. These aren't just distractions, they're stepping stones to a stronger, wiser version of yourself. Surround yourself with positivity. Build a circle of people who uplift and inspire you. Share your aspirations with them and listen to theirs. When you're in an environment of mutual growth, rejection loses its sting because you realize your worth isn't tied to someone else's approval. At the end of the day, rejection is not a reflection of your value. It's an invitation to rediscover and reinvent yourself. What once felt like a painful setback may just be a nudge toward a more fulfilling path. 4. Demonstrate your value. Rejection stings, but it's also a test of your resilience. Instead of shrinking under its weight, use it as fuel to prove your worth. The next time you're overlooked in a meeting or passed up for a promotion, pause. Instead of spiraling into self-pity or resentment, channel that energy into action. Take on a project that highlights your strengths or step up to lead a new initiative. Your value isn't defined by someone else's oversight. It's an opportunity to shine even brighter, undeterred by the shadows of dismissal. You've heard the saying, when one door closes, another opens. That's not just a comforting phrase, it's a blueprint for action. Rejection isn't a verdict on your worth. It's a redirection towards something better suited for your skills and passions. If you're passed over for an opportunity, consider it a nudge from the universe, guiding you toward a path where you'll thrive. Use this moment to reassess and realign. What are your strongest skills? Where can you pivot to maximize your potential? This is your chance to rewrite your success story, turning every setback into a setup for a powerful comeback. But let's be clear, this isn't about faking positivity or forcing a smile over disappointment. It's about acknowledging your emotions, learning from them, and then moving forward with grace. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our actions and reactions. When faced with rejection, practice empathy, both for yourself and others. Maybe that colleague who overlooked you is dealing with their own insecurities. Extend understanding, not as a sign of weakness, but as a testament to your strength. Every rejection is a lesson, a stepping stone, and an opportunity for growth. Rise from it stronger, wiser, and more determined than before. Rejection isn't the end of your story. It's a plot twist pushing you to become the most authentic, resilient version of yourself. Face it head on, armed with the wisdom of the ages and the energy of youth, and watch it transform from your greatest fear into your most powerful ally. 5. Cut off contact. Silence isn't just the absence of sound. It's a powerful tool in your emotional arsenal, especially when dealing with rejection. When someone ignores you or turns you down, your instinct might scream to fix it, to reach out, to bridge the gap. But here's where you flip the script. Instead of chasing or seeking closure, embrace silence. This isn't about playing games, it's about reclaiming your power. By choosing not to react, not bombarding them with messages or calls, you're doing more than just stepping back. You're resetting. This pause isn't just for them, it's for you. It's a chance to recalibrate, to remind yourself that your worth isn't tied to someone else's approval. But let's go deeper. This silence isn't passive, it's active and strategic. You're not just waiting, you're reflecting, realigning, and growing. This is the time to refocus on your goals, your passions, your life. Think of it as hitting the reset button, allowing yourself to gain clarity and strength.
No contact isn't cold, it's a boundary. It's you saying, I respect myself too much to chase or beg. This mindset isn't just stoic, it's empowering. It silently communicates self-worth and confidence. And in a world where instant responses are expected, your silence speaks volumes. It signals that you're not easily shaken, that your life is full of purpose beyond this rejection. It's not about making them regret their decision or hoping they come back. It's about proving to yourself that you are solid, centered, and not dependent on external validation. This approach won't necessarily change their behavior, but it will change yours, making you stronger, more self-assured, and ready to face whatever comes next with grace and poise. 6. Prove them wrong. The true power of rejection isn't about proving others wrong, it's about proving to yourself what you're truly capable of. Turn every no into fuel for your growth. Let's say someone doubts your abilities in a certain skill or task. Instead of seeking their approval, use that doubt as motivation to surpass your own limits. Sharpen your skills, practice relentlessly, and push yourself further than you ever thought possible. But here's the key. You don't need a grand reveal. You're doing this for you. Quietly build a fortress of competence and self-assurance. Let your actions speak louder than words. If someone labels you as uncreative, create something that leaves no room for doubt. If they see you as unreliable, become the most consistent person in the room. This silent revolution of self-improvement isn't about changing their perception, it's about elevating yourself. And here's the beautiful part. When you grow, the world's narrative about you naturally shifts, but the real victory? It's not in proving them wrong, it's in redefining your own potential. Because at the end of the day, the only validation that truly matters is the one you give yourself. 7. Go out and have fun. Life's true essence shines brightest when we step outside our comfort zones. Embracing joy isn't just about having fun, it's a strategic move to build resilience. When faced with rejection, the instinctive response is often to withdraw, to dwell in the disappointment. But here's a twist. Counter that instinct by deliberately seeking joy. This isn't about ignoring your emotions, it's about redirecting them towards something enriching. Try a new hobby or reignite an old passion, not as an escape, but as a bold statement that rejection won't define you. The act of enjoying life despite setbacks becomes a silent yet powerful rebellion against discouragement. Humans are social creatures, and there's immense power in shared experiences. Surround yourself with your tribe, invite friends for a hike, join a community project, or simply share a meal. These moments don't just lift your spirits, they remind you of your worth and your place in a bigger, richer narrative. And here's where the real magic happens. Step into the unknown. Rejection can feel like a closed door, but in reality, it opens many more. Try a new cuisine, explore an unfamiliar neighborhood, or attend a workshop on something completely foreign. These aren't just distractions, they're opportunities for growth. Each new experience adds depth to your character, making you more adaptable, more empathetic, and more prepared for whatever comes next. Remember, the goal isn't to forget rejection, it's to grow from it. Every no becomes a stepping stone toward a richer, more fulfilling life. 8. Build your social status. Ever felt ignored in a room, almost invisible? Here's the truth. This is your hidden opportunity. Stoicism teaches us that moments of rejection aren't setbacks, they're catalysts for personal growth. Instead of seeking validation, invest in yourself and your community. This isn't about climbing the social ladder, it's about climbing your own ladder of self-development. Level up in ways that matter, whether it's through physical fitness, exploring new hobbies, or advancing in your career. These aren't just activities, they're tools to shape a stronger, more resilient version of you. And here's the key: share your journey. Not for applause, but for connection. Talk about your interests and achievements not to impress, but to find others who resonate with your story. This isn't a strategy to gain followers. It's about building genuine relationships with like-minded people. Engaging in volunteering, networking, or mentoring isn't just about padding your resume. It's about weaving a tapestry of meaningful connections. Stoicism reminds us that personal growth and contributing to the greater good go hand in hand.
The mindset shift. Building your social status isn't about being seen. It's about seeing yourself grow. It's about helping others grow with you. When your intention is self-improvement with a ripple effect that uplifts your community, you naturally attract the right people into your life. This shift in perspective is powerful. It transforms rejection into motivation, loneliness into opportunity, and setbacks into stepping stones. You don't need external validation when you're busy becoming the best version of yourself. 9. Act as though they don't exist. Sometimes the most powerful response is silence. It's not about being petty or cold. It's about protecting your peace. If someone decides to ignore you, let them. Don't waste your energy trying to get their attention or initiate a conversation. Instead, redirect your focus elsewhere. In a social setting, like a party, turn your attention to those who appreciate your company and engage with them. Recognize that your value isn't determined by someone else's recognition. When you're forced to interact with this person, keep things professional. Keep the conversation brief, focused, and avoid personal details. This isn't about trying to one-up them. It's about showing up for yourself. By keeping it strictly business, you avoid unnecessary drama and demonstrate that you're there for what truly matters, not the games. This approach helps you stay focused on what's important, keeping you grounded and unbothered by their indifference. If the disregard continues, embrace the strength in walking away. This isn't a defeat, it's a strategic retreat. It's about realizing your energy is better spent on relationships and endeavors that foster joy and personal growth. By refusing to engage in a one-sided struggle, you're not just moving past a person, you're creating space for better opportunities, healthier connections, and peace of mind. Your response to indifference isn't a sign of weakness, it's a testament to your strength and self-respect. 10. Give them the silent treatment. Silence in response to indifference isn't about trying to gain the upper hand, it's about preserving your dignity. Stoicism teaches us to use silence not to provoke or manipulate, but as a tool for self-reflection and emotional mastery. When someone ignores you and you respond with silence, let that silence become a period of introspection. It's an opportunity to process your feelings, sort through your thoughts, and gain clarity. This isn't about punishing the other person, it's about protecting your inner peace. In this silence, there's a valuable chance for personal growth. It's not about shutting yourself off, it's about opening up to your own thoughts and emotions. Stoicism encourages us to use these moments to reflect on our virtues, values, and how we want to interact with the world. Ask yourself, why does this situation bother me? What can I learn from it? How can I grow from it? This type of silence is constructive, not destructive. It's a time to reinforce your character and align your actions with your principles. So, if you choose silence, let it be a conscious decision rooted in self-care and wisdom. It's a choice to avoid reacting with behaviors that are beneath you, like manipulation, revenge, or pettiness. Instead, it's about embracing Stoicism, which calls for temperance and self-control. By choosing not to respond, you're not just ignoring someone, you're tuning in to yourself. It's a practice in maintaining composure, focusing on your personal growth, and embodying the Stoic ideal of serenity in the face of adversity. 12. Be kind but emotionally distant. Even when faced with indifference, choose kindness while keeping your emotional world protected. This isn't about being cold, it's about safeguarding your inner peace. It's natural to feel hurt or frustrated when someone ignores you, but Stoicism teaches us to approach such moments with composure, not emotional turmoil. Offer a smile, a polite greeting, or a simple wish for a good day, but do so without the weight of expectations. Your kindness is a gift, not a transaction. Maintaining emotional distance isn't about building walls, it's about drawing boundaries. It's understanding that while you can control your actions, you cannot control how others respond. This distance isn't a weakness, it's a sign of strength and self-respect. It's a conscious choice to not let someone else's actions control your emotional state. By remaining kind but detached, you're essentially saying, I choose not to let your indifference disturb my peace. This approach not only protects you, but it also empowers you. The combination of kindness and emotional detachment is a powerful reflection of Stoic wisdom. It's a balance that lets you engage with grace while standing firm in your own emotional integrity. It shows respect for yourself and others, highlighting your maturity and understanding. Through this, you move through life's rejections not with bitterness or hurt, but with an unwavering sense of inner tranquility and dignity. 13. Don't reveal your struggle. When someone ignores you, the temptation to expose your struggles can be overwhelming. However, Stoicism teaches us the power of maintaining composure. It's not about pretending everything is perfect, it's about developing internal resilience. Showing that you're unaffected isn't a facade, it's a reflection of true inner strength. Continue with your life with the same vigor and determination as before. This isn't about performing for others, it's a testament to your own fortitude. This approach isn't about denying your emotions. Acknowledge them, but don't let them dictate your actions. Let calmness and self-assurance guide you. It's about controlling what you can, your actions, responses, and demeanor. By continuing to live confidently, you're not just demonstrating strength to others, you're reminding yourself of it. It's a subtle but powerful way of asserting that your sense of self-worth isn't dependent on others' opinions or actions. In essence, by not revealing your struggle, you're embracing the Stoic philosophy of emotional resilience. This isn't about hiding your feelings, it's about managing them in a way that preserves your dignity and self-respect. It's an expression of wisdom and integrity, showing that you are grounded in your own character and not swayed by external circumstances. Your response to rejection isn't just for others to see, it's a reflection of your own strength and stability. We've navigated through the nuances of reverse psychology, uncovering 13 powerful lessons on turning rejection into a tool for success. Remember, every no you encounter is a stepping stone toward resilience, a lesson in Stoicism that encourages you to channel your inner strength. Now, I challenge you to apply these insights in your daily life. Embrace rejection not as a setback, but as a catalyst for growth and self-discovery. I look forward to hearing your stories of triumph. So hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and drop a comment below. Share your journey, your victories, and even your struggles. If you're at a loss for words, simply type "strength in adversity" to show you've made it through our session. Your interaction fuels this community, guiding us toward wisdom, understanding, and above all, the art of turning every challenge into an opportunity.